All right. Episode number 91 of the Basement Tapes has arrived in your inbox, your outbox, or your undecided box, which is where a lot of my items that I need to knock out instead of recording podcasts and videos reside. But right now, we're talking about baseball cards in the 1960s. We're talking specifically about 1960 and even more acutely, the 1960 Leaf baseball issue. Jetty Spaghetti All Black Yeti is sitting next to me, snoring on the floor. Thankfully, I'm not using a Omni microphone, therefore you can't hear him. So you're welcome, folks. So, 1960 Leaf. I have how many of these do I have? I have 72. Nope, I do not have 72 of these. That's a stone cold lie. I have less than that, and I will get to the bottom of this. I typed 1960 Leaf into my search on Beckett OPG, and it popped up all the Leaf stuff. So that's a little spoiler alert right there. There will be more 1960 Leaf stuff, just not all this set. So I have 57 of these, I'm told. 57 of the 1960 Leaf cards. These are unique. Leaf is back in the game after sitting out the decade of the 50s. And we'll learn some more about this very unique set. If you didn't know about this set, and I can't imagine that you don't, it is fairly fascinating, and that's one of the things that one of the reasons I set out to do the Basement Tapes run is to learn more about these sets, and this will certainly be a learning experience. I do know a little bit about this set, but let's move forth together as one here. 147 cards, according to Beckett OPG, an average value of $20.87 for a total value of $3,068. $1,000 to $2,500 will be your price range for a complete set, according to the folks in Texas. Again, 1960 Leaf. The cards in this 144 card set measure the standard size. 1960 Leaf set was issued in a regular gum package style, but with a marble instead of gum. So that's your first factoid there. This set was issued in 5-card nickel packs, which came 24 to a box. The series was a joint production by Sports Novelties Inc. and Leaf, two Chicago-based companies. Cards 73 through 144 are more difficult to find than the lower numbers. Photo variations exist, probably proof cards, for the 8 cards listed with an asterisk, and there is a well-known error card, number 25, showing Brooks Lawrence in a Reds uniform with Jim Grant's name on the front, and Grant's biography and record on the back. The corrected version with the Grant's photo is a more difficult variety. The only notable rookie card in this set is Dallas Green from your 1980 Philadelphia Philly World Champions. The complete set price below lists both versions of Jim Grant. So let's talk about Jim Grant. I changed my name here to Mudcat before I started this episode, and little did I know, and this is the Gord's honest truth, that we would be talking about Jim Mudcat Grant here. 25 rookie cards, 147 total cards, even though it's a set of 144. Let's get to the popular cards here. And again, not a lot of big players here, but the cards do get expensive. Aparicio is in there, but Brooks Robinson's in there, that I know. So the Hal Smith 58C card with no team on back is your number 1 card, Brooks Robinson, and then Orlando Cepeda are your top 3. There's a tie for third, Jim Bunning as well. So that shows you the level of Hall of Famers in there. You got your second greatest third baseman of all time, and a couple outer circle Hall of Famers in there. And one that should be, which is card number 141, Curt Flood. Let's talk to TCDB, see what they have to say. 1960 Leaf, 144 cards. Teams represented are the Baltimore Orioles, the Boston Red Sox, Chicago Cubs, Chicago White Sox, Cincinnati Reds, Cleveland Indians, Detroit Tigers, Kansas City Athletics, Los Angeles Dodgers, Milwaukee Braves, New York Yankees, Philadelphia Phillies, Pittsburgh Pirates, San Francisco Giants, San Luis Cardinals, and your Washington Senators, possibly for the last time as we knew it. Errors and variations. Era in the name of Ted Kennedy. I will go through the eras. 25A, Jim Grant. Error photo, actually Brooks Lawrence. And 25B, Jim Grant. Correct photo. Hall of Famers, 8 of them. Aparicio, Banks. I'm sorry. Let me back that up. Aparicio, Brooks Robinson, second greatest third baseman of all time. Duke Snider, Hoyt Wilhelm. Why did I call him Willem? Hoyt Wilhelm, Whitey Herzog, George Sparky Anderson, Orlando Cepeda, and Jim Bunning. Rookies, there are 25 of these. I'm sure that they were gathering people in the minor leagues. So they're all there for you. Dallas Green, of course, being your big one. Jerry Adair. So if you were a 1967 Impossible Dream collector, this is a card for you. And I'm sure you already have it. Anyway, a bunch of other no-name. Chuck Cottier was a coach for years. Clay Dalrymple's in there, all that stuff. So nothing too spectacular after the Dallas Green card. Inserts and related sets. No inserts have been found for this other than the fact that we know there are just generic marbles in there, non-branded, non-player specific or marketed. What am I saying? They're just regular dang marbles. Here is the box. The box is yellow and blue, and it's pretty cool. It says marbles with authentic baseball photos. Sports with embedded in a baseball glove on the cover, 5 cents. Genuine, authentic photographs of major league players. Your favorite, says the bottom of one, major league star. There is another one. It says marbles with official authentic baseball photos again, and it says authentic personal biography. Last season's official records, new series number 2. So this is the second series, obviously, and it says your favorite major league star on one player from the Cubs. There is an open wax pack box, and you can see, if you're looking, you could see the challenges that one of the challenges that this card set had is there was a marble in there, and the packs were asymmetrical with a marble in there. And we know, and we'll learn maybe in some of this trivia, that it caused some damage to the cards. Of course, we won't learn that, but there are some dimpling in the cards due to these marbles and the stacking and all that stuff. So you will find a lot of irregularities due to the marbles. The marbles are hard, the cards were soft, and something had to give. Cards were sold in 5-cent wax packs with a marble instead of gum. The set was issued in 2 series. Series 1, cards 1 through 72, and Series 2 is cards 73 through 144. So that is everything on record on Beckett and TCDB about this set. Now we'll go to the gallery. Black and white photos. There's a little bit of an aura behind the head of the player listed, which I think is a nice touch. Woody Held is in there, card number 2, and he is, man, he's got some crazy eyes going there. And anyway, these are fun cards. I think they're probably one of the few black and white issues we'll see in a while of a full run of players. And of course, not all players are there, but we see Frank Herrera, we see Felipe Alou, Benny Daniels, Roger Craig, of course, Eddie Casco, Bob Grimm. Sorry about your last name there. Let's go to page number 6 to read about one of these folks here. Dallas Green. Let's pick Dallas Green. He's card 52, listed in as a pitcher from the Philadelphia Phillies. So great photo on the front, and of course, name prominently displayed on the bottom in full caps, Dallas Green, and below that, pitcher dash Philadelphia Phillies. Age, so it says here, card 52, baseball photo, genuine baseball photo listed on the back there. George Dallas Green, pitcher, Philadelphia Phillies, age 25, weight 210, throws right. He's 6'5", bats left, and his home is in Wilmington, Delaware, home of tax-free shopping. One of the tallest pitchers to come into the majors in recent years. Green is being counted on as a good addition to the Phillies mound staff. He had a low earned run average with Buffalo last season and has very good control. He started in the Philadelphia farm system with Reedsville in 1955 and got into just 7 games after joining the Carolina League club, but was sent to Mattoon for more experience. With the Illinois club, he ended up with a 4-3 season and earned a promotion to Salt Lake City, where he won 17 and lost 12 in 1956. So his minor league pitching records are displayed there. Games worked, innings pitched, games won, games lost, percentage, hits allowed, runs allowed, strikeouts, walks allowed, earned run average. It's all there. It's trademarked, copyrighted, as Sports Novelties Inc., Chicago, Ill, printed in USA. So that is that. That's the back of those cards. Again, it gets difficult in the second series, as we know happens because people lose interest, print runs drop, and cards are destroyed in various forms. So this is, again, a lot of fluff. It's a lot of utility players and people that we wouldn't normally spend a lot of time talking about. So I will save you some of those troubles. But I think it's a beautiful set. And I look at the beauty of cards, and I think this is a well put together set, especially for a black and white set. And I appreciate the beauty of the cards. They don't need to be $900 cards for me to enjoy them, but I would like to complete this set one day. And I know it will kill me because it's one of those sets where it gets really expensive. Curt Flood, age 22, beautiful card there. Curt belongs in the Hall of Fame. Do it now. There's no reason not to. And Jim Bunning is your last card. So Hall of Famer, last card, rubber bands, all that stuff. And he is listed as a Detroit Tiger. And yeah, so that is a 1960 Leaf baseball set, oddly enough, produced by Leaf and their partners, Sports Novelties Inc. Boy, we got through that, and we will march on through the 60s. It's going to take a minute. I warned one of my friends who asked me to get to the 70s. I said, we are quite a ways away. So marching on, 1960 Leaf set. Thanks.